Hi everyone. Hello, I am Helix. This is Rolled Out. I am here with another fantastic runner of this game as well.
Hi, my name is Steven _etc. on Twitch.
Yeah, literally Steven _ ETC on Twitch. Anyway, to get right into things, this category I am playing in Rolled Out will be all courses. So I'm playing through all 4 courses you see here in arcade mode: Cozy, Basic, Standard, and Challenge. I'm going to save Basic for after Standard. I'll explain all that sort of as the run goes on. The main thing you need to know about this game, because I'm sure a lot of you don't have no idea what this game is, this is a new indie marble roller that went into early access, I believe, March 23rd of this year. So still pretty new, still in early access. I really want to drill in. This is in early access, so if you see something that maybe doesn't look quite right, that's probably why. That said, this game is already feeling fantastic as far as gameplay goes. It already looks relatively polished. It's a great game, and you should definitely pick it up on Steam if you have the funds. It's only $20 right now as well, and there's consistently more content added with new updates. Anyway,
I've been playing this game straight for like 3 months now. So
yeah,
definitely vouch for it.
I was a beta tester, and I had like 30 hours in the game before I went into early access, and since late March, I now have over 300 hours in the game. It's so good. It controls so well. Anyway, to get into things, we're starting here on the first course in arcade mode with Cozy. So, on go, 3, 2, 1, go. The first thing you will see me do... Oh, actually, I should note this first, that I do have a texture mod on. I quote-unquote made this texture myself. I didn't really. I took an unused texture from the game, and I literally just, like, changed the colors in paint.net. I like literally edited the hue. I just like the look of it a little bit better. Normal tranquility is a little bright for me. Hurts my eyes a tad. So
do you have the
using this texture
purple sand one too?
I do not. I thought that one was a bit too much, a bit too wild.
Yeah, I was doing runs with it earlier.
I think the purple sand one looks great when you turn like the brightness of that background off. Yeah, that's when it really shines. Anyway, to get into the actual run, you're seeing me move diagonally a lot, like literally use the diagonals on my controller, and that's because this game pulls inputs in a square. So diagonal inputs are slightly farther away than the cardinal inputs, meaning that they are slightly stronger. You're going to see me take a warp goal here on a tube. This category is with warps. There's a distinction there because warps skip levels. This is a red goal here. You can tell by the red particles coming out of it. Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
So this will skip 2 levels. Funny thing about that warp goal, I just made it look super easy first try. It wasn't actually intended to be possible.
I still haven't done it yet.
Yeah. The dev put a warp goal in the back of that arrow. Didn't even intend for it to be possible. Turns out it's RTA viable. What do you know? I will not be taking this warp goal on bridges because it is faster to take the warp goal on the next level instead. Up jump. The trade-off is that this warp goal is extremely difficult. Honestly, it's probably harder for me than Tube at this point, because you have to balance on this very skinny rail, and first try. Not bad at all. I used a bit of focus mode there, which is a mechanic in this game that essentially makes the game play in slow motion. You collect coins to build your focus meter. That's what the coins do. And the focus meter you can see in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen next to the minimap. And you just press whatever button you have it assigned to, and as long as you have that button held down, the game will play in slow motion, also provided you have some focus meter remaining. That was a good brushstroke, too. So Cozy is a set of 25 levels. I'm not playing all of those 25, of course, because I'm using warp goals to skip a few, but it can be considered sort of the beginner difficulty, so to speak, in this game. The main 3 courses that were present when the game went into early access were Cozy, Standard, and Challenge. There's a new one added in the most recent patch that came out like 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, called Basic, and that one's really short. This purple stuff is sticky floor, by the way. We'll touch more on that later. That was a really good erosion also. That level can go so poorly, so I'm really glad that went well.
Yeah.
But, conveyor belts moment.
Oh my god.
I could have gone straight forward there, but that strat is a little inconsistent if I do that, so... For the marathon, I decided to play it safe. Go back at the start, make sure I have enough speed.
Yeah, this is a really clean cozy so far.
Yeah, this is really good.
I was just gonna say. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, first try everything, really.
Mm-hmm.
Probably shouldn't count my chickens before the hatch, though. You may also notice that now that we're in Candy Factory, the goal is much smaller. Each background in this game, each world, so to speak, has its own goal. And Candy Factory goals are easily the smallest, which can be an issue. Hopefully it doesn't become an issue, but it certainly can be. But I'm good enough that I can still pretty reliably get in there. It's a bit more tricky to deal with in Standard when we have, you know, some harder levels, some larger levels. What is...
Oh,
that's like the first big mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost done with Cozy. I am really excited to see what this Cozy time ends up being.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like we time everything here with in-game time. And for all courses, you just add all the in-game times together.
It's like, what, a 423, maybe?
That'd be like a PB. 426. Yeah, that's
420. Yeah, that was
really good.
Oh my god.
Moving on to Standard, the advanced difficulty, so to speak.
Good start.
Yeah, so this is easily world record pace so far. See if I can keep it up. There's plenty of time to save my world records. That is entirely possible that I actually get it this run. Springs introduces, well, Springs. Those are these orange pads, and I nailed the IL strat first try. I'm a legend.
Oh my god. This run.
I haven't died yet.
Yeah, you're nuts.
Thank you.
Helix, easily the standout RTA runner of this game.
I try.
A couple people like myself are working on closing the gap, but they are still absolutely by far the best runner.
I do my best. I've put probably more time into these categories than anybody else so far.
Absolutely.
You might not see me at the top in some of the shorter categories like Cozy, because I just don't enjoy running them as much, but like Standard and Challenge, I have a chokehold on right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully that changes soon, though. I would love to see some more competition, which brings me to my point that if you would like to run this game yourself, by all means, give it a shot, and you know, we in the community would be more than happy to help you out.
Yeah, recently, one of the patches added in June had an online leaderboard system. That's why you see a list of names on the left of every stage.
I'm going to try a really hard strat for this Oracle here.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, you are so good. Yeah, but no, there are leaderboards for all the RTA course categories as well, which has been super helpful just for me to see where I'm stacking compared to everyone else. It's just really helpful just seeing improvement in real time. Just kind of those boards are updated automatically, and it's nuts.
Yep, and then of course we have the ones that require video proof on speedrun.com as well. So you know, if you wanted to watch any runs, go check out that page. It is literally just speedrun.com/rollout. We're into Desert Ruins now. I have dimmed the background on this one quite a bit just because I think it looks cooler. I don't know.
Yeah, I dimmed all my backgrounds. I love it in Candy Factory though. It's like abandoned Candy Factory.
Really
with all the lights off.
Wild strat here to clip up. Oh, that's the first death of the round.
Nuts.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll get a second try. Oh, please get up there. Yes, okay. What did I tell you? And that was a warp goal, so we're skipping a level. That was a green goal. Green goal skip 1. There's another warp goal on this level, and I would like you all to guess, probably in your heads, because it's coming up really quick, where this goal is. And if you guessed in the pyramid, you are correct.
I actually sat here with my friend trying to figure out where that goal was because we saw the green goals on the ILs. We knew that it was somewhere and like spent like 30 minutes trying to find it and we couldn't.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Squiggly introduces Quicksand, which is kind of the opposite of Quick. It is quite slow. If I am on it, I slow down. It also lowers your bounces, which can be actually really useful. Anyway, that's why I was writing sort of the sides of that stage. You will love that level, by the way. That's why I was writing the sides of that stage, just so I wouldn't be slowed down by the Quicksand. This level, I'm going to try to jump directly into the goal here, use some focus mode to help me out. Nice, not too bad.
Nice.
And then this is one of the hardest warp goals in the game. Honestly, probably harder than 2. God, yeah.
Yeah.
Would really like to get this red goal. It does skip 2 levels. Oop.
Yeah, this one's a killer.
I've gotten a lot better at it as of late, but it's still so difficult. There we go. Third try is not bad at all. I'm gonna add some lives. There's like a little debug feature still in the game that lets you add lives. These are sticky floors. I stick to them when I'm on them, and then I can also fall off like that. I'm going for a skip, but it's too far to the side or something. That's a little bit better.
There you go.
So yeah, when you hop off these sticky floors, the gravity reverts back to normal, and you can use that for some skips and such. I'm going to try to avoid the sticky floor as much as I can here by bouncing and then falling directly into the goal. Good, that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
That was a frame off my ILPB.
Nice.
Winding Wafers, we're going to do another one of these skips abusing the fact that gravity reverts when you fall off sticky floors. Well, I have never, like... This one is always so hard for me, I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I just... The way it works, I feel like
it...
I don't always fall off the correct direction. I don't really know how to control it. This is like the one stage that consistently stumps me. That's fine.
There you go.
Yep. We're going to snag a green goal here and skip another level. Nice. The particles there, the green goal particles that... The green particles that let you know it's a green goal are a little bit difficult to see. This stage I'm going to do... Okay. I'm going for some clips off these bumps on the sides of this level. Like that. There we go. Oh, and of course I zorped. You're kidding me.
God. Yeah, this stage, I know the future of the meta is going to be so reliant on this stage. It's like inconsistencies, and I'm not ready for it.
I literally, my PB in standard is Deathcliff's hits basically every strat, and except for that one, and I get zorped and lose like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Use focus mode to fall off. Alright, wonderful. This is yet another example of really wanting this red goal, but it's really hard, as it probably should be. There we go, 53.
Jeez.
Alright, at least I got a really good time when I did get it. Here we are going to bounce off these 2 windmills. 1, and okay, not like that. Well, Cozy went great. Standard is not. There we go.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
It'll happen. And on Windy, I'm just gonna jump off the side here. And the wind will catch me. Yep. This level introduces wind. So it can push you up, it can push you down, it can push you to the side. This level is fun, but we're really not going to play any of it. First try, that's really good.
Nice. Yeah, that strat is like one of the most deceptively difficult in the game, I think.
It's like, it's weird. It's like easy, but also hard. It's so strange. I also want to note quick that on the little in-game leaderboard that you're seeing on the side of the screen, you've probably already noticed, but there are a couple of people, I think it was you, Steven, and Steinix, who changed your names to wish me good luck, which is incredible.
And
so
I have, we both have a lot of times on these boards too, so I'm pretty sure every stage that you're going to be playing has something. Yeah,
like you both are top ILers for sure.
Yeah. So
I'm up there myself, but not quite as good as those two.
Thanks. Definitely wanted to be good and wholesome about it, because we tried to do that when you ran at Midwest Speed Fest, but you didn't have the.
I wasn't connected to the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
also, that was an ILPB there on Destabilizer.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, that was wild.
That movement was really fast.
Nice.
I wanted to mention another thing too about the lives, is that it doesn't really matter if I run out of lives. Okay, this is all sorts of weird, this bubbles. It doesn't really matter if I run out of lives, because I'll just have the option to continue in free play. But I do have to wait for that menu, it's a little slow, so it's faster to just add some and make sure. I apologize for the bitrate here. This level is just going to destroy bitrate. Also, I should have said this earlier, but if anybody is like photosensitive, you might want to look away. Well, I should have said that way earlier. I do apologize. Okay, we're good now. Those of you who started looking away, you are safe to look back. The bitrate should be fine again. Yeah, that texture there just eats bitrate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. We are now into virtual reality. I'm going to try the previous IL strat on slide off. It's no longer the IL. Okay. That was weird. I almost got it.
As of yesterday or 2 days ago, the strat was found for that.
God, there's so much to say in this game. I love it.
Good luck, Helix, and good luck, Helix, tying this record. You'll have to see it.
Incredible. Yeah, the in-game leaderboards have fostered a lot of competition, and it's been a lot of healthy competition. I'm really happy with it.
I know. It has hooked me and just brought me to this community, really, because I was also a beta tester, and I had played this game a lot before this patch, but once this patch came out, once these leaderboards were so accessible, I couldn't stop.
Yeah, honestly, same. Cool. Okay, we're coming up to linked blocks here. This is the final work goal of Standard. It's the goal for this for me, so I'm going to have to go in that one. And I have a neat little setup to do it. I'm going to bounce off the blue goal path over into the green goal.
Nice.
There are 3 levels left in Standard. First is Retro Reflection. We get to skip this first turn, bounce off the wall to turn around, and then just do this, go in the goal. Twisting Tiles coming up next has a massive skip. It saves so much time. Nice. First try. Good.
Nice.
It's a really important one. And we are almost done with Standard. 4D was actually moved. It used to be the final level in Challenge, but it was moved to be the final level of Standard. Nice. That's Standard. The level it replaces back and forth, so that got moved to Challenge. A 1036 is really not bad.
Yeah, that editing really saved that. That was good.
I said I would play Basic. I can play Basic last. That's fine.
That's fair.
Do you have a minute?
Give me just a moment. I realize I have not called for donations yet, and I will soon. I promise, because this is like a boring section to run. But I do need to note quick that there are seesaws in this game. You saw them on that level. It was literally titled seesaws. And there will be sort of sideways seesaws that basically act as doors coming up next. Right here. They're literally called doorways. So you can just run into the side of them, and they'll move basically like a normal seesaw. Boy, there are 2 more levels coming up I want to talk about, and then I think you're good for donations. So the first one is Velocity. This one is so fun to mess around with. You can get so much speed on this level. And I will be trying to use that to my advantage here. Yeah, this looks just fine. Nice.
Yeah, I
and
love
then
that
Dials.
so much.
That IL's so fun. Dials, I'm going to jump off the side of this and then try to... Oh, didn't quite get the air I needed. I don't know that I failed in that way before. And try to hit the middle of that seesaw so that it doesn't turn, so I can bounce off of it and then go in the goal just like that. Okay. Fire away with those donations or whatever else you needed to say.
Oh yeah, for sure. We just had a $1 donation from Tempest Mask 1000, reading, "Good evening, friends, and happy Labor Day. First time SS4C donor here. I missed some great friends doing some runs yesterday, yet I'm happy they got to show off their games all the same. Anyways, enjoy the runs. Best of luck, Helix, and hello to a fellow Steve. Also remember, Rat.
There was a bid war, wasn't there? And I never asked about who won it. Did Morris win it?
Snowcone won it.
Oh my god.
I was gonna chime in earlier, but there was just so much.
Yeah, no, I was talking for so long. I can continue from wherever I want. I just invalidated this run, but it's more important that the people who actually donated for the character get to see what they donated for, because you literally put your money toward that. I am so sorry.
It's fine. No worries.
There we go. Alright. Continuing off. This run was totally on world record pace too, but that's fine. Because I can just go back and get record on my stream at some point.
Oh, no, now I feel bad.
No, no, you shouldn't. It's 100% on me for forgetting. I promise you, this is on me. But we're good. We got Snowcone on now. You did get to see a bit of Morris, though. The cool thing about Morris is that they are currently the only character in this game that has voice lines at the moment. I bonked off that. goalpost. I'm so mad. If we were like toward the end of standard, I probably would have just waited, but eh. Challenge is really long. It's the longest course in the game currently with 75 stages. So certainly takes a while to get through, and that's why I just went and switched right away. And basic is literally like 3 minutes, so if I waited until basic, you would have gotten to see barely any of Snowcone. Bridge making is a really neat stage. We're gonna move this. I think I need to move it a touch more. Move this to a really specific spot. And now I shouldn't have to touch it again. The idea is that you touch it in between every level, like every floor of this, so to speak. And I just, okay.
Oh, yeah, the mini-map is super helpful on this one.
Yeah, minimap is like necessary for this one. This isn't the best setup, but I think it can work. I might have to nudge it right here. Yes, okay, that should be fine. I nudged it as I was going across to make sure. Cool.
Smart.
That ended up being a really good time as well. Ring saws is fun. I get to essentially use the seesaw to skip the rest of them. Every ring there, except the middle one, is a seesaw.
Nice.
If there are any more donations, now would be a great time to get through any of those.
Yeah, sadly,
Don't know how
I
much
don't
you
think
have
there's any
left,
donations.
if any.
I definitely forgot to unmute in Discord. But yeah, there's no donations, sadly.
Y'all need to fix that. What is the next incentive?
The next incentive is Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Upgrade the category to all dog tags very easy. We are currently about 109 off of that, I think. If I can count.
Oh, that's nothing.
Probably can't count, but yeah.
That's nothing. Y'all can hit that easy. Anyway,
Yeah.
virtual reality is coming up, which is going to introduce gravity floors. Unlike sticky floors, those do permanently change the tilt of gravity. As you will see right here, now a nice little introduction to it. And then things get wild really quick. So I'm about to play a level called Coil. The idea is that you go, around the coil. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that instead and just break the entire level. It gets even funnier on Worm. I'm going to go back, barely touch this gravity platform, and then just fall.
Yeah, that strat blew my mind the first time I saw it. The
It's
gravity
super
is
consistent.
it's like easily my favorite part about this game, just messing with it.
Oh, me too. Me too. Wow, I actually went too far to the left there. I am trying to make a specific cycle here. Yes, this is great. So now I shouldn't have to slow down at all.
That strat
And
is
there
so
you go.
satisfying to land.
It really is. This is another strat that's just absolutely ridiculous here on Inverse. You can enter the goal when it's upside down. You can enter this goal from anywhere. It's really nice that they put a goal like this in the gravity world that makes lots of these strats. Makes lots of these strats possible when they otherwise would not be. Gravity Corners is a really difficult level. Probably one of the most difficult levels in arcade mode right now. And we nailed it.
Oh my goodness. That's nuts.
Oh, I love Bent Clip. This one has another really sick skip that abuses gravity. And there we go. It's one of my favorite skips in the game. I think Bent Clip might have been my first IL record. Excuse me.
Yeah, this one is one that I worked really hard for in Change of Pace.
Yeah, I've been trying to get a better time on this, and it's so hard.
Yeah.
Pop quiz, I'm going to use a setup here to bounce off the corner of this platform and then land on it to skip most of the level. And then we'll use the gravity floor to skip the rest. And that's virtual reality. Probably my favorite part of the run. And we are now into Desert Ruins. Oh, okay, that was a little bit scary.
Yeah, this
I do want
stage is
to
so
apologize again about the bid war, but thank you all for donating toward it. I have worked with Lead before, so to speak, for Cozython, and I can say firsthand that they do some great work, great people behind that organization. So it's a fantastic cause. Definitely keep those donations coming. Nice to get there in Holy Ascension, by the way. It is 100% worth retrying there if you miss it early into the strat, because playing that whole level takes like over double the amount of time that skip does.
If you have like 30 seconds, I can read a very quick donation.
Yeah, go for it. This is actually a great spot.
Yeah, we just have a $20 donation from Anonymous with no comment. So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you very much. What did I hit off of?
Oh my god.
That was funny. Something I want to touch on again, not again, but something I want to touch on about this game is the custom level scene. There are quite a few people making some phenomenal custom levels for this game. They're really easy to put in the game. They're not even particularly hard to make. All you need is a little bit of Blender experience. And if you don't have it, you can totally learn Blender too. It's not terribly difficult, and there are plenty of people willing to help you out. So, you know, whether you want to make custom levels, whether you just want to play some custom levels, this game is a great place for that. I really appreciate the devs for making it so easy.
This game in general is just breeding such a nice and wholesome community, just in all aspects.
For real. Also, funny thing about Watch Your Step, I just made the level look so easy. The dev has placed that goal in like 3 different locations, trying to make us take longer than 4 seconds, and she just hasn't been able to. Alright, that was a really good pattern.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Really difficult level. So funny skip coming up here on Pyramid of Pain. You know, you see this whole pyramid, looks like it's going to take a while, but of course we're speedrunning, so it's not going to take us very long. We're going to use this flipper to just sort of jump up to the top of the level. And that's it. That's an ILPB. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
And now we have holes, or portals, or wormholes, or whatever you want to call them. It's literally Portal in a marble roller. It's incredible. I'm so excited to see what custom level creators do with these. Because we are in Foggy Mountain, there is also some wind in some of these levels. There's so much to say about this game too. Like, I could just talk forever about it.
Yeah, there was one person that I interacted with in my chat like a few weeks ago who was like asking me so many questions about this game, and every time I was like starting an answer, I would just gush for like minutes.
It's so good, and there's so much cool stuff. And like, this isn't even the half of it.
I know.
There are definitely more levels on the way. There's like another whole mode on the way. They're working on online multiplayer right now. I'm going to go for the IL strat here because I want to. Oh, that looks so good. I'm going to try again.
Dang. That's fair.
I'll give it one more shot. There it is.
Nice.
I swear that's consistent enough to do RTA. It's going to take a little bit more practice, but I'm positive we can get it there.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see how the speedrun meta evolves with this game. It's just going to get so optimized. I'm so ready for it.
Yeah. Conservation, you're supposed to use these wormholes to build up some speed, but if you do this correctly, you don't have to. If you pull back while going up that ramp, then you basically get to keep your momentum and just make it up. If you keep holding up against that ramp, you'll create friction and slow yourself down. I'm going to go for the skip here on dumbbell. Got it. Nice.
Oh my god.
Spiral Tower has a pretty fun texture. I don't know why it's like this. It doesn't do anything special. It's just there. It's fun.
It's the only stage in the game with it, too, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It's a little bright, but I'm not complaining. Oh, this level. Foursquare looks like this whole contraption with seesaws and wormholes, but it's got skips, too. We're just... Yep. Just bounce over the whole thing. So we are now into Ice Cave. This introduces ice, of course, which has very low friction, so you can build up incredible amounts of speed here, as you're about to see in this level. You might be thinking, ice physics in a marble roller, well, that sounds awful. But it's really not, because the devs used it in fun ways. They never
Yeah.
used it in ways where it's an annoyance, which I really like. I'm sure custom level creators are going to get a little evil with it, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. We will also see our first warp goal of challenge right here on Crescents. There were no warp goals in challenge up to this point. It's very sparse.
Shoutouts to Stinix having 2 warp goal times at the top. So now we have 3 good luck helixes
Nice. Okay.
in a row. That was really sick.
That's a really hard strat.
Yeah.
You're supposed to take another cycle there, but you can totally 2-cycle it. This is not the strat here, so I don't know where I'm going to end up. Okay, that's fine. You use the ice churn there or whatever to build up some speed. That level's hard to explain, but it's really fun to play. The ice stuff is so fun.
Yeah.
There's lots of levels too in practice mode that aren't in arcade mode yet that use it really well.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a whole bunch of levels that are not in arcade mode that are in practice mode, so I definitely recommend getting this game, going to check them out. Lots more fun to be had than what you're seeing here.
And like just being part of the ILN community for this game, like even the stages that you're not seeing now, so many of them have like such optimized records and just has such a sweet community, just like improving those times and kind of building each other up with nice and wholesome competition.
Oh, 100%. Oh, this is a nasty skate tricks, but I'll take it.
Ooh, yeah.
I got way more height than I wanted, but as long as I get the skip. And we are almost done with Ice Cave. So I'm going to have to resist the urge to say time at the end of the last level of this, because I still have to play Basic. Normally I put Basic before Challenge, but forgot. That's okay. And this is Haunted Grounds. There is no real gimmick to this one other than being spooky. Cut floors, I'm going to go real fast on the first 2 portions of this, just to sort of skip over some stuff, and then this one there's not really a reliable skip for, so I have to actually play it pretty slowly. Nice. The neat thing about this world, though, is that there are lots of warp goals in it. I mean, not like a ton, but definitely a good amount, especially compared to the rest of Challenge. You're going to see the first one here on Toss. There is a green goal and a red goal. Of course, we're going into the red goal because it skips more levels.
It's probably like the shortest split in the run, right?
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
And down here, neat little setup there to get a 45 and the red goal on Toss.
Nice.
This will skip 2 levels, put me on Hidden Links, and then Archway coming up next, level 63. Also has a green goal. And the strat for it is ridiculously cool. You can see the goal is on top of the archway here. I'm going to do a specific setup. And this should allow me to just fall directly into the goal. Use focus mode there a bit to help me out, but
Nice.
yeah, that's one of the most satisfying strats to pull off. And here's another really fun one. If I stand right here, this wall will just push me through, and I can finish the level super easy. And we are into the last set of levels in Challenge, just like that. There are no warp goals here. Gotta play this one out, and it has some pretty tough ones.
I love this theme so much.
Me too.
It's such a fitting end to the category.
I was about to say just that, like exactly those words.
Yeah.
The last... Oh, no!
Oh my goodness.
The last level to Super Slide is such a good ending.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that the end of Basic is a little unceremonious in comparison, but
Yeah, that's part of the reason I don't always just end with Basic. Because the end of Challenge is so much more satisfying, but that's not a big deal. Basic in and of itself is a beast. You'll see.
Oh yeah,
Cool strat here on Sunken Wire.
good stuff.
Thank you, thank you. Back and forth. This was a level that was the end of Standard, but it was a bit difficult, so they put it here in Challenge. And it is, as you can see, quite hard. Definitely have to concentrate there to make sure I am not dying.
Mm-hmm.
A death on the end of back and forth costs quite a bit of time. Oh no! I can live. I can live.
Oh my god. I thought you were gonna
Imagine.
make it.
Me too. There we go. There is a level coming up, Freestyler. This one is, Freestyler rather, is super fun to just play. It's another one of those levels, it's fun to just mess around on. You can build up so much speed. Lots of ways to finish it too.
Yeah, I've IL'd that stage for hours. Nice clean second place at the moment.
Yeah, your time is super good. Some of the times on that level are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Alright, and this is the end of challenge, Super Slide. You can see this giant level. It takes about a minute to play through the whole thing. But if you do this, it doesn't take nearly as long. It's such a ridiculous skip. I'm going to use focus mode again to help me out here. Oh, I need to pull back. First try. Incredible.
Nice.
That's such a wild strat. I love it.
I know.
1654. But I didn't play the first, like, 8 or so. That probably would have been like a 19.
Yeah.
That's a really good challenge run. And into basic we go. So
Ready for
this
it.
this is the course that was added very recently, the most recent update. It has 15 stages in it. I probably would start with it, honestly, if doing actual like world record attempts. Because there are some strats here that are very, very difficult. Steven alluded to the official speedrun contest earlier that was held on this course. Top 5 got a t-shirt. Steven and I both won t-shirts.
I barely made it.
Mine has not arrived yet. I don't think they've even been sent out yet, but if it did,
Yeah.
I would be wearing it for sure.
Yeah. I was refreshing the page for like the last 5 minutes because I was so scared I was going to get bopped right at the end.
Yep. The point of basic is that it's supposed to introduce at least most of the mechanics in one easy course. Quote unquote easy. There's some pretty difficult stages in here. And the speedrun is definitely anything but easy. There's some absolutely wild strats. You're going to see the first one now on Precarious Perch. I'm actually going to pause this one for consistency. Oh, I got the perfect frame. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, it didn't work. Wait, what happened? Was that, like, not? Okay, whatever. It's not a big deal. I hit the button and I didn't get the correct
Yeah.
bounce. What is going on? No, I didn't. Okay. What I'm trying to do... There's the frame again. This frame is not working. Now I'm really confused. There we go. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, this
So-
is just a testament to the difficulty of this category, honestly.
Bouncing off that button and then over to the second part of the level saves like at least 5 seconds, because otherwise you have to hit the button, turn around, exit out, go up like a slope. It takes a bit.
Yeah.
And then here is the stage that I have a very loving name for that I cannot repeat on stream.
Friend configuration.
This is not going to work. Yeah. I'm supposed to run into this giant wall here that almost looks like an ice cream cookie. And it can bounce me over this other wall that's preventing me from going into the goal at current. It's absolutely wild. The strat is consistent, but it is really hard.
Oh yeah.
Your alignment has to be very good. Oh, come on. And this is why I would start with this level. Just because there are definitely... Oh, please. Yes!
Oh my god, nice.
How did that work? You can definitely go through phases where you just don't get it like 10 times in a row. I don't
Yeah.
know. Here's Manual Power. This is honestly probably my favorite level in Basic. It's just a really cool concept. This is a seesaw that has no friction. So once you push it, it will keep turning. Then I'm going to hit this button. It will... Excuse me. I'm going to hit this button, and it will flip over. And then you can get hit by it, but I misjudged the timing. That's okay, because I get another shot at the actual strat now. because you can hit the button and then just finish the level in one motion like that. Cool. Kind of glad I failed it so I could actually show off the strat. Here's boost through. This is just a giant spaghetti tunnel full of boost pads. Please ignore what just happened there. I boosted too wide. It's fine.
Yeah, this stage often kind of feels like a crapshoot, and
Yeah.
at the end of the basic speedrun, especially for runners who are going for this contest, having to execute all those last 3 strats that you just saw into a stage that's so long and movement dependent, and IGT can vary so much on that stage. It's so difficult.
Anyway, whoa.
Oh my god.
What the heck? Okay, I'll take it. You saw what I was trying to do there. Skip most of the stage again. The idea is really to just play as little of the stage as possible. I'm going to go for a red goal here. Time's coming up very soon, by the way. And there is one more level to go that is gyroscopic. We're going to see gravity floors make a return. And I'm just going to kind of hop to the end. Just like that. Time. That is rolled out all courses, warps. Thank you for hanging out, tuning in. I have so much passion for this game, as you can tell. So I do really recommend checking it out on Steam. It's just called Rolled Out. There's an exclamation mark at the end of out. So Rolled Out, exclamation mark. On Steam right now for $20. Yeah, if this interests you in any way, definitely give it a look. There's still content being made for it, and there's also an active custom level scene. There's so much going on. An active speedrun scene, both for ILs and RTA. There's so much. I will ask what the time was on that run. I am very curious.
It was a 39:42.
That would have been world record.
Dang.
For sure. It's not valid because I exited out to switch character, but that is 100% okay. Because either way, that's a record I can beat, absolutely. So I'm not too upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you SS4C for having me. Shout out to SS4C staff. I mean, I just came off of running Midwest Speed Fest, so I know how much work it takes to put on a speedrun marathon. And of course, it's for a great cause. LEAD is a great charity. Speaking of, shout outs to Midwest Speed Fest. Shout outs again to the Rolled Out community. I don't know. I have so much to say about this game. I think it's obvious how passionate both Steven and I are about it.
Absolutely.
And on that note, thank you, Steven, for helping me on comms.
Thank
I
you
know you
so
didn't get to
much.
say much because I talk a lot, but I do appreciate you being here.
Oh, likewise. I'm so glad. Thank you so much.
And I didn't... My other incentive was not accepted, correct? So I'm done. Cool. Awesome. All right, stay tuned, everyone. There are more awesome runs coming up. Is Yoku's Island Express up next? Did I read the schedule right?
Yeah, Yoku's Island Express is coming up next.
Yes, that's such a fun run. Definitely stick around, everyone. And I will see you all another time. Bye.